Welcome to this educational video where we'll be exploring the chemical nature and functions of the main organic compounds in living organisms. Today, our focus will be on carbohydrates, the most abundant group of organic compounds on Earth. Carbohydrates are composed of carbon, C, hydrogen, H, and oxygen, O, and are often referred to as hydrates of carbon. They have a general formula, CxH2OY, meaning they contain the same proportion of hydrogen to oxygen as water. Carbohydrates can be classified into three major groups: monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Let's break them down. Monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are the simplest form of carbohydrates with a general molecular formula of CH2ON, where the carbon atoms vary from 3 to 7. These molecules are reducing sugars, soluble in water, and typically found in crystalline form. Based on the number of carbon atoms, monosaccharides are classified as trioses, 3 carbon atoms, such as glyceraldehydes; tetroses, 4 carbon atoms, like erythrose; pentoses, 5 carbon atoms, such as ribose and deoxyribose; hexoses, 6 carbon atoms, like glucose, fructose, and galactose. Monosaccharides can also be categorized based on the type of carbonyl group they contain. Aldoses, like glucose and galactose, contain an aldehyde group. Ketoses, like fructose, contain a ketone group. In aqueous solutions, some monosaccharides form ring structures. Disaccharides. Disaccharides are sugars formed by joining 2 monosaccharides through a glycosidic bond. This bond is created during a condensation reaction where a water molecule is removed. For example, glucose plus glucose forms maltose. Glucose plus fructose forms sucrose. Glucose plus galactose forms lactose. It's important to note that while maltose and lactose are reducing sugars, sucrose is not. Polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are macromolecules made up of hundreds or even thousands of monosaccharide units. Unlike simple sugars, polysaccharides are non-crystalline, water-insoluble, and don't taste sweet. They serve 2 primary functions in organisms: storage and structure. Polysaccharides can be classified into 2 categories. 1. Starch storage polysaccharides include starch and glycogen. Starch stores glucose as an energy source in plants, while glycogen serves a similar role in animals and fungi. 2 structural polysaccharides include cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin. These are essential components of plant cell walls and give rigidity to plant structures. Chitin, another structural polysaccharide, is found in the exoskeleton of arthropods and the cell walls of fungi. Based on their structure, polysaccharides can also be linear forms like cellulose and amylose, branched forms such as glycogen, amylopectin, and hemicellulose. Functions of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates perform several essential roles in living organisms. Monosaccharides serve as an immediate energy source and are the building blocks of larger carbohydrates. They also form essential components of DNA and RNA. Disaccharides like lactose provide energy through milk, while sucrose serves as the main sugar transported in plant phloem. Polysaccharides play a key role in both energy storage and structural support. For example, starch and glycogen store energy in plants and animals, respectively. Structural polysaccharides like cellulose and chitin provide the necessary strength and support for plant cell walls and the exoskeletons of arthropods. In summary, carbohydrates are essential to life, serving as both an energy source and a key structural component. Whether in the form of simple sugars or complex polysaccharides, they play a vital role in the biology of all living organisms. Thanks for watching this video on carbohydrates and their chemical nature and functions. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more educational content on organic compounds in biology.